This problem is from the book. It's example 7 on page 308. I'm going to go ahead and read it. It says a survey is standing 50 feet from the base, from the bottom, of a large tree, and the survey measures the angle of elevation to the top of the tree as 71.5 degrees. Now, the angle of elevation is the angle that the survey has to look up. So if he's standing here and he has to look up to see the top of the tree, we call that an angle of elevation. If you look down, we will in some problems, it's called an angle of depression. So the question says, how tall is this tree? And we formed a right triangle here. You have your pass? Just leave it on the desk. Just leave it, I'll get it. Okay, so let's take a look at the angle that we're working with, 71.5 degrees. And my question is, which two sides of the triangle are these two, the ones that are labeled? Opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse are the three that we choose for. Which side is this? Is this adjacent or opposite or hypotenuse? Adjacent. Let me write that here. Go ahead and put that also. Did you all draw that picture? Yeah. That's the adjacent, I'm abbreviated. What about this side? Opposite, adjacent, or, well, it's obviously not adjacent. So is it the hypotenuse or the opposite? Good. Let's write opposite there. And now I have a question, and the answer's on the board, by the way. Which trig ratio can we use, there's two of them actually, for when we have the opposite and the adjacent? Tangent. The tangent, right, it's right here. So we're going to write that the tangent, by the way, what's our working angle here? 71.5. So let's write, you're right by the way, the tangent of 71.5 degrees. The tangent of 71.5 degrees is the opposite over the adjacent. Now what I want you to do, go ahead and get your calculators out, and let's estimate or calculate, we'll round it to 2 decimals. What is the tangent of 71.5? If you do that on your calculator, let's round it to 2 decimal places. Should get 2.99 if you round it to 2 decimal places. And what number should I write instead of the opposite? Or letter or number? What letter should I write for the opposite? Can I put Y? You could use any letter you want. They could have used H for height. And what number should I put for the adjacent? 50. And we need to find Y. And since they divided by 50, what could we do? Multiply both sides of this by 50. I'm going to use a different color here. So if I multiply this side by 50, 50 feet actually, and this side also going to multiply by 50. These will simplify and we'll get the Y by itself. So if you multiply that, about 2.99 times 50, you get about 149.5. So Y is equal to 50 times 2.99, and you get approximately 149.5.
So would it be Y is approximate?
Yeah, I should put that symbol instead because we did round off. 49.5. And so we used one of our trig ratios to find that, and we used the two sides of the triangle that were labeled here, and the angle that we're working with. So I'm going to stop that now, and we'll set up for another one. You guys go ahead.